Thank you, Hugh. Our top story. A government minister has now confirmed Yorkshire's 2 national museums, which were under threat, will stay open. But there are concerns tonight that charges may be brought in. There's been an outcry since the Science Museum Group warned budget cuts meant one of its northern museums would close. Last night, Bradford's Media Museum was given assurances. Today, the Railway Museum in York heard it was safe as well. Here's Danny Hewson.
If there was never any doubt, why has the future of 2 of Yorkshire's national museums been causing such a stir? We know anticipated 10% cuts have been reduced, but speaking on Radio York this morning, the Culture Minister said closure had never really been an option.
There is no reason why any of these museums should close. They won't close.
They won't close?
They won't close. Let's not beat about the bush. They won't close. We will work very hard. There are certain issues we have to address to make sure they're as effective as they could be.
So no room for misinterpretation there, but the devil is in the detail, and that still has to address the fact the museum group is losing money. With everyone riled up, some fear it's the perfect time for the government to reintroduce charging.
What I'm concerned about is pricing out a lot of people who are on low incomes that actually are inspired to be interested in science and technology, which is so important for the country's economic growth. And I'm concerned that this is being introduced through the back door. If that's what the government wants to do, they should grow a backbone and actually make the decision themselves. But clearly that doesn't seem to be what's happening.
Closure was the only way the Science Museum Group said they could keep exhibits world-class if budgets shrunk. No matter what's said by George Osborne next week, there will be no more money. So some in Bradford at least question how their museum can tempt visitors back.
I'm told that some of the exhibits, particularly the interactive ones for the children, don't work, and also some of the exhibits are quite old. So it really needs a brush up just to make the general offering far more interesting.
As for the museums themselves, well, amidst all this noise, the one voice they want to hear from is from the director of the Science Museum Group. He says he can't say any more until after the spending review. They have released a statement today, though, saying that they're encouraged by indications from DCMS about the level of funding, but they say they await confirmation of the actual details, and until then, they don't know which options will have to be considered. Danny Hewson, BBC Look North, York.
Well, tonight, Bradford MP Gerry Sutcliffe, who sits on the Culture, Media and Sport Select Committee, told Look North charging should not be an option.
I'd be against charging, because why should some people in Bradford not be able to go to the museum because they can't afford it? I think we have to be creative about how we fund the museum, but I think charging stops people from going, and I wouldn't want to see that. I actually think that it's been a plan to try and take the museum away from Bradford back down to London, and I think what they've done is make sure that they didn't invest in the museum. We now have an opportunity, because the Minister is behind us, the community is behind us, to make sure it's a place that people want to go to. And if we get the council and other bodies in Bradford to sign up for it, we can lock in the Science Museum to make sure it never leaves Bradford again.